Hey there, Russ here. Welcome back to the shop. Okay, we're going to do a little rambling about a couple of three different things. So stay tuned. If you get tired of something I'm talking about, just fast forward for 2 minutes. I'll be talking about something else. There's several things we want to go over. Some nice tips on things I'm doing in the shop. I'm going to give you a close-up of a couple of things. First, I bought the bed. It's one of those tri-folding type cushions. And that is going to go into the van when I start fixing that up. And that's, hopefully I'll be working on that this summer or some, so that we can get that thing up and running. I have lots of things I got planned for that. It's going to be very unique. So if you have any questions or any thoughts about the van stuff, just leave them in the comments, because I'm always looking for new ideas of what I'm going to do. So also, I've decided I'm going to make a battery bank. So I bought these batteries here. I bought two of these. They're that 16 amp hour battery for the Mayati. I got them off of Amazon. What makes these things unique is they're 16 amp hours of storage power, but it has a discharge rate of 2.5 C, which is astounding, especially for a small battery like that. So you can carry a heck of a load on these things. So I got two of them to make myself a nice little small battery bank that will also double as a jump starter for a car if you need to. And I'll be able to also charge this system up from the wall outlet, or I'll have other set of cables on there that you'll be able to hook up and actually charge this from a vehicle. So if this was running low and I'm out somewhere and I need to charge it, I can start up the car, hook this up, and my alternator will charge this thing back up. So I have some ideas about how it works. We'll get into the details as I get into doing this. But that's something that I'm really anxious to get started on too, is if I could get the energy together to do something, that's something I really want to work on. And a new design battery bank that does a lot that you don't get from just any unit out there. And eventually it'll also have solar, yes. So it'll be a full-fledged solar generator when I get done. About 400 watt hours, so give you an idea. So it won't be bad. Money cost is what I'm not sure of yet. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to come in under the Jackery price, but we'll see. Anyway, I have a couple of tips for you. So let's get into those things real quick, because I'm sure that's why you're here anyway, rather than listen to all this other rambling. I did go to Amazon, and I found out there accidentally when I was cruising this light. And it's just a little touch light, 3 different brightnesses, and it sets in a cradle right here, and it's got a magnet. So, and when it's in the cradle, you can actually turn it and shift it. And as you can see, this thing is perfect for this little workstation area. This is where I do all my soldering and hot gluing and things like that, is on this crate on this piece. But it's always been kind of dark here. This is really going to make a difference. And if I have this pulled out all the way, I can take the light even and put it out here if I want to. So it comes with 2 cradles. So I think I'm going to make a bench dog version that will stick into the bench dog, a little stand that this will have this cradle on it, so I can take that and set it, and then I can put it, adjust it over my work area on my workbench if I need extra light for that. So I think this is going to be a great little light to have in the shop. And where it goes from here will just remains to be seen. But there's no doubt I'm very happy I found that. And I think I'm really going to like it. I'll leave a link to it where I bought it off of Amazon. I paid around $20 for it. Maybe that was a little extravagant, but for what it does here, I think it's going to be well worth it. And if I can double multitask it to doing work, help me on the bench too, since it comes with 2 cradles, why not? So stay tuned. That'll be coming on that. Oh, and also I wanted to show you real quick. I've been into my prescription bottles lately. And if you say, what are you talking about? Well, I'm talking about this. If you look up here, you can see all these bottles on the ceiling. So, and if I take one of them down, it's the magnets. And I put them in these prescription bottles that you can see through. I've got a bunch of these. I'm old. She's old. So, yeah, we collect a lot of these. And I've been collecting them up, and they've actually become very handy. This is one of the places I found I use them, because not only do I store them in there, but they'll stay wherever I put them. So what I've been doing is just taking them and just storing them on the roof, on the ceiling inside there. So all my magnets now are nicely organized inside there, out of the way, but I know where they're at if I need any of them, and I can see which one I want and easily grab the whole collection of them. So that does help a lot. The other thing I've been doing with them lately is, check this out. This is my hardware cart. I bought a bunch of these cabinets out of a hardware store. I did a video on that thing a couple, 3 years ago. I've been around a long time, but I bought 10 of them and made a cart for that all to sit on, and that really has been a big help with keeping hardware off the thing. The backside, if I spin it around, it's got all coffee can shelves in there where the coffee cans are all settings for larger stuff. So it's a great little cart. But this is what I've been saying, and what I was doing about it is I have all these little parts that just for the 1/4 inch. As you know, I try to get every kind of hardware there is that fits the 1/4 20 size. Like these are the cross dowels. These are some of the slide-in T-nuts, and so on and so on. There's all sorts of different specialty items. These are flathead Phillips, 3 inches long. They're always handy to have around. So I have all these, but I found you can't really have all these little compartments. So I've started using these, and it's wonderful because I can see them, whatever's in there. And if I need a particular one, I can take the whole thing with me over to where I'm working, and when I get done, I can put it away. So, and I can put a ton of different items all in one drawer this way, rather than trying to section this thing off with all these little dividers that they have, which don't work very well anyway, as you know. So I keep the front one here because this is where I kind of keep the potpourri, or I put something that I don't know where it goes right away, like this. If I look, I already know I have, oh, here it is. So I see that one goes in there. So how about that? While you're here, I'll go ahead and put that one away. So if later on I want to put something away, I just have it here until I get ready to put it. I know to go in this drawer somewhere, most likely. So that's my little junk area for this drawer. But organizing with these is so much better. So if you got those little bottles, don't throw them out. They're actually very handy in the shop. That's another use I do with them. They've been putting a lot of small stuff in them. So anyway, I wanted to share those ideas with you and do a quick video. Let you know I'm still around. I haven't been too ambitious. I am going to go back, and I'm trying to finish up that finger jig. It's actually, I'm going to have 3 different finger jigs, it looks like. That's another story. As soon as I get the first one done, then we'll go back to that OTB fence for the miter gauge and do a couple more episodes of that sort of thing. So stay tuned. I got lots of things that I'm going to be doing if I can ever get the ambition going. I definitely have the ideas in my head. I'm not running out. So I want to thank everybody that's out there and have joined watching my videos. The newest one, Gary, he's quite the fella. He has his own channel. And if you want, I'll leave a link to his channel again. I talked about him in the last video, but I'll leave a link to his channel. Go check out. He has some pretty interesting videos. I've been going through them since I realized who he really was here recently, even though I'd been subscribed to him for a while. So I've been going back looking at his older videos, and he has some pretty good stuff there you might be interested in. So check it out. And don't be afraid to leave him a comment or a like. We all can use that. So anyway, I think that's about it. Any questions or comments, just leave them below. If you like this video, you learned something here, hit that like button. Lets me know I'm doing the right thing. Most importantly, bring a cup of coffee and come back again because I'm nowhere near done. Thanks, and we'll see you guys all very soon.